HBO Heidi Heissenbuttel.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. Before I move on, as we were honoring our board of directors, we failed to mention our most long-standing board member, Jean Coble, and I would love for her to stand and recognize. Many of us in this room have watched the HBO film Temple Grandin, which won 7 Emmy Awards this year. I want to take this moment to thank HBO for allowing us to use a clip from this film, which we will show now. In the 1950s, parents were at a loss of what to do after such a diagnosis. Fast forward to 2010. There are so many more resources. We can now direct families to Sewall for an inclusive, quality early childhood program that will offer the intervention and family support that are so critical. Today, we offer hope. One of the most important goals we have at Sewall Child Development Center is to get the word out about the important work of early intervention and the work we do at Sewall. Even with all of Facebook and DVDs and multimedia resources that are available in today's world, the best communication still is word of mouth. We sold lapel pins tonight during the cocktail hour so that we could designate each of you as ambassadors in the important message of hope and resources that we are communicating through Sewall. So for a few minutes, if you'll bear with me, we have a pop quiz to let you know more about Sewall for those of you who are new ambassadors. Before we start, Mark mentioned the longevity of the Sewall staff. So as a warm-up, we have 80 staff at Sewall. 49 staff have worked at Sewall 5 or more years. 17 staff have worked at Sewall 10 or more years. Another 5 for 15 or more years. And 3 staff have been with Sewall for over 20 years. Moving on, our first quiz question, and you can raise your hand if you know the answers. How does Sewall impact children and families across Colorado? A, services at our Vine Street location. B, consulting in 60 Head Start classrooms throughout Denver County. C, summer camps for children ages 3 through 12. D, parent, teacher, and therapist training. E, in-depth clinic diagnostic services for children with complex needs. F, all of the above. Woo! All of the above, a complex array of services. When someone is diagnosed with autism, question 2, A, they can be considered gifted and talented. B, they have an ability to retain and recall information while struggling with social interactions. C, they can read but not speak. D, A and B. E, all of the above. Answer being D, A and B. Question number 3, people with autism, as Temple has taught us. A, are civil engineers. B, are software designers. C, are pianists. D, are professors. E, all of the above. E, all of the above. For at Sewall, inclusion means A, children of all abilities, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds learn together in one classroom. B, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds learn together in a classroom. C, separate therapies are provided on a pull-out basis. D, participation in art, music, and recess only. Answer? At Sewall, A and B, which is E answer. As coming here tonight and as ambassadors of Sewall, we ask all of you to spread the word about our mission and programs so that we can assist more children and families. In addition to the people we've already honored tonight, we also have other ambassadors in our room, and I'd like to thank Rabbi Hillel Goldberg, who is here from Internauten Jewish News, and Glory Weisberg from The Villager for helping us spread the word about Sewall Child Development Center. Back to the scene with Eustacia Cutler. Kyle and Mark acknowledged the important work of Sewall's board and staff. It is my privilege to thank the past and present parents that are here tonight. As many of you saw in the movie, a child who learns differently impacts the whole family. We saw how Eustacia was moved to figure out Temple's learning strengths, and between her and the extended family, advocate for her needs. Many parents have seen the impact on siblings, grandparents, and other parts of the larger community. It is critical to support families with genuine partnership, information, and resources. Parents need to know they aren't alone, that there is support for their siblings. They can get training and mentoring to be advocates for their children. At Sewall, we have some of the best parent advocates in the world, and we are known for that, and not everybody likes to see us coming. So I'd like to ask the past and present parents at Sewall to stand. Thank you for being part of our ambassadors and advocates, tireless advocates. Without further ado, we have a parent here tonight, Velvet Entz, mother of Evan from Monte Vista. She has an important story to tell, as Eustacia did, about how autism camp changed Evan and her family's life. Thank you for being here.